Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Geronimo, founder of ProsperityLifeHacks.com, and today we're going to be talking about the one-person glitch and what that is and what it isn't. This is a kind of like a hidden glitch in the kind of human mind and body system, or I guess you could just say the brain. My buddy George Hunt just leaked out the information in his new product called Maximum Social Confidence, and that's why I'm talking about it in this video in particular. Because I didn't even want to talk about this because you know, it's scarce information, so I feel cool having this information to myself. But since he leaked it out already, I'm gonna have to say, you know what, the cat's out of the bag. Let's just say it. So, anyways, what is the one-person glitch? There's this kind of phenomenon or weird glitch in the human brain system where it treats every single one as if they're the only person who exists in the planet. So essentially, when you see someone new, or even old people, I guess sometimes too, it's almost like you're seeing them for the very first time. This ties into the power of now. So it's like when you're so now in the present, you can kind of just actually leverage that fact that we have this kind of glitch inside our brain or in the mind and body system. And this is a very awkward system because what it does do is it creates kind of unnecessary anxiety and stress in situations that are, I don't know, are kind of familiar too, because I'm pretty sure that you've spoken to 1,000 or more plus people in your lifetime. So socializing should be kind of mundane or something that you've already done before. But the thing is, because of this glitch in the mind and body system, it's like that doesn't really count. It's like it doesn't really consider it or doesn't treat it as if it was like a real social experience. So it's like essentially those things don't add up, or those things didn't count towards you being familiar in social situations. This is a very strange glitch in the human brain, and it dates back the kind of it goes back to like the tribe period, and it pertains to how we interact in groups a long time ago. I'm not really gonna get too into that because that would just make things more complicated. I'm just gonna provide the solution on how to work around that. So essentially, the tactic is every time you see someone, or most of the time, or a lot of the time, depending on your comfortness, you simply just say hi. You simply just say hello. So this way that you train your brain to literally to to really get used to and familiar to people, so that you really kind of sit that in that says I am someone who talks to multiple different people, because you want to come from this place of abundance. You want to come from this place where yes, I'm someone who I can easily talk to people. And the way you do this is simply by talking to more people. Say hi. I'm not even saying make conversations. That's optional. I'm saying just say eye contact, hi, smile, something of that variation. This way you literally rewire your brain to be more socially confident, more socially outgoing. These are the building components that will make you become more outgoing and more outgoing and more outgoing. So I just thought that that's basically the simple solution of this very complicated glitch. It's simply just to say hi, hello. You don't even need to make conversations. And I'm stressing this fact because this is a very weird glitch in the human brain where it's like you literally have to force yourself to socialize with people that you don't even want to, so that you can incorporate this. And essentially to build rapport with people, with strangers, you want to turn strangers into friends. That is the goal. That's always the goal. You want to turn strangers into friends. All right? The better you are at doing this, the better you will be. The easier life will be. The more friends you will have. So this is also why you can kind of get into that mentality of there's only one person on this planet. So there's a couple ways where you can tackle this now. You can literally just kind of say, all right, well, this is the glitch. I'm gonna leverage it and I'm gonna run with it. And what that means is that you essentially what I said before, which is you're gonna be saying hi, You're gonna say hello, and you're gonna smile, and you're gonna make eye contact, and you're gonna do all those things to most people that you see. I'm not gonna say everyone because that's a little unrealistic, right? Another way that you can tackle this is to kind of just train your brain to see everyone as familiar and similar. This is very, very important because you'll start to see that most people are not very much different. Most people are very much the same more than they are different. They share so much similarities on a kind of physical level, on even the mental level. We talk about uniqueness, but the reality is most people are really the same more than they're different. That uniqueness stuff is like 10%, 20% unique. Everyone's really going through the same thing, doing more or less the same thing, trying to figure out life and enjoy and have fun. So by retraining your brain, I mean just start to begin to think in terms of this person is the same as most other people that I already met, that I've already spoken to. Because again, you've already had multiple experiences with other people. You've already spoken to other people. Many, many people. I'm sure you've had. So why are people still having these anxieties? Now, anxieties can come from a multiple different kind of issues, the physiological aspects and the mindset aspects. This is more addressing the mindset aspects. You want to begin to make it familiar. Familiar, familiar, familiar. That is key. Okay, that is key to becoming comfortable with this sort of thing. Alright? The more you make it familiar, the less scary it will be, the more comfortable you'll be, the more safe it will be. Now, a lot of people get thrown off, like they go on the news and they say, "Oh, this building got blown up by this one guy," and then all of a sudden, your brain or you are overgeneralizing the event, and then you're saying, "Oh, people are scary because one person out of the moon decided to blow up the building or something." But that's not very helpful. In fact, I'll just say to you, just shut off the TV and stop feeding your mind that kind of negativity, that nonsense that's making you distracted and fearful. Because that's essentially what all those things are doing, is making you fearful. It's training your mind to see the world in a negative place. And you know what? The world could be negative, but that doesn't even matter. You have the choice to see the world as negative or positive. Choose the positive, choose the good, and that's what your reality will be. We're not promoting being delusional by any chance, but what we're saying is just protect your brain, protect your mind, stop feeding it junk, right? Stop watching the useless bullcrap media. All those media crap that you see on TV, you know, to me, I see it, I feel like I'm watching the same thing I used to see when I was 8 years old. It's just a repetition of more or less the same thing that's already been going around for hundreds and thousands of years probably. Now, I've only been around since I was 24. I've been around 24 years on this planet. Okay, physically, that's my physical age, 24. My spirit age is like over the thousands. But, it's more or less all the same stuff. It's just repetition, repetition of the same things. So stop feeding your mind junk. Alright, everyone is just trying to make a business out of what it is that they're doing. Alright, that's not your business. Your business is keeping you healthy, keeping you positive, keeping you wanting to make sure that you become successful and more successful. That's your business and that's your priority. Everything else that's not helping you become more successful is negligible. It's not important. Not to say that it's not important, but it's not something that you need to focus on. You only have so much time during the day that you can put your attention to. Stop putting your mind into the junk. So anyways, back to retraining your brain and the other things I was saying before. Again, just to kind of recap what I said. One, you can just leverage the fact that there is this human glitch and you just say hi, eye contact, smile, and get used to that. Really, really get used to that. Like, I know some people might have a little ego resistance to this idea, but it's to your benefit, right? It's to your benefit so that you get comfortable, you get more social going, you gain more social confidence, you get more social experience, and this way, at some point, you become that person that no longer has anxiety, that no longer stresses around people in general, because that's one of the worst things that you can have is like anxiety or stress around people, because people are everywhere. You can't escape people, right? Like even if you work from home, like me, you cannot escape people. They're all over the place. So that's what I want you guys to try to get to do used to. Not trying to convince you guys of anything. I just want to bring it to your attention that these are the smart things for you that will be very helpful for you. The other way is just try to find similarities between people. Try to make it familiar. Try to make it comfortable. You've already been in many social situations in the past, and for whatever reasons, maybe those things haven't been counted towards feeling confident or something. I don't know. This is a very weird glitch in the human mind and body system, so I would say you just address it in that way. Get comfortable, get familiar, start thinking of people as they're mostly the same. There's not, most people are not so different. At some point, you can start literally putting people in boxes. These people belong in one of these 10 boxes. And then there are like hybrids of like these 10 boxes, but really they fit in those boxes. Whatever they say, whatever they claim, there's nothing new under the sun. So I just wanted you to get familiar. Just familiarize yourself with people, alright guys? Alright, this has been Geronimo, founder of PersuadeLifeHacks.com. I hope you have a really great day. Best of luck to all your endeavors. Bye bye now.